Keanu Reeves walks into his own hotel, Reeves Haven, expecting a quiet night. Just a key, a bed, no fuss. But the night manager, Marissa, eyes him like he's lost, says, "No room, book solid." He stays calm, "This is my place." She smirks, calls security. Enter Danny, a tough ex-soldier turned guard, ready to escort him out. Then Philip, a nervous exec, rushes in, wide-eyed. "That's Mr. Reeves!" The air shifts, apologies stumble out. Keanu takes the elevator up, but what he finds isn't just a suite. A hidden journal, a secret staircase, and a ghost from the past. Evelyn, living in the basement, flip his night upside down. She's tied to a scandal that could ruin everything he's built. Now, Keanu's got a choice. Bury the truth or face it, while the staff scrambles and shadows whisper louder than the lights. Keanu Reeves steps through the glass doors of Reeves Haven, his hotel, shoulders slouched from a long flight. At 60, he's still got that quiet edge. Worn black leather jacket, dark jeans, scuffed boots, a simple canvas bag dangling from one hand. No assistant, no entourage, just him. All he wants is a room, a bed, a break before an unexpected meeting with investors breathing down his neck. He's not here to make a scene or flex power, he's here to rest. That's it. The front desk looms ahead, and the night manager, Marissa Coldwell, peers over her gold-rimmed glasses. Her hair's pulled tight, her stare sharper than her tone. "Got a reservation?" she asks, already half dismissive. Keanu nods, voice low. "Reeves, Keanu." Her fingers tap the keyboard, quick and skeptical. She frowns. "Nothing under that name, we're full up tonight." Her words land like a door slamming shut. Keanu doesn't flinch. He shifts his weight, bag brushing his leg. "That's fine," he says, calm as ever. "I don't need anything fancy. Just a room. This is my hotel." The statement hangs there, plain and steady. Marissa's lips twitch into a smirk, like he's some drifter spinning a tall tale. "Your hotel?" she echoes, dripping doubt. To her, he's just a guy in old clothes, not the man whose name's etched into the foundation. He lets out a soft breath, not anger, just exhaustion. It's a sound he's made before, too many times, the kind that comes when you're used to being sized up and found wanting. "Yeah," he says, meeting her gaze, "mine." Marissa's smirk fades a little, but not enough. She reaches for the phone, not to check his story, but to call security. "We'll handle this," she mutters, already turning away, like he's a problem to be swept out the door. Keanu stands there, still as stone. He could pull out his phone, flash an email, a deed, something with his name in bold. He doesn't, not yet. He's not here to prove himself to her. He shouldn't have to. This place, Reeves Haven, isn't just a business. It's his. Built from scratch, from years of grit and promises he made to himself when he was younger, broke, and invisible. He's not that kid anymore. But moments like this, they drag him right back. Marissa's voice cuts through his thoughts, sharp on the phone. "Yeah, got a guy here claiming he owns the place. Send someone up." She hangs up, crosses her arms, and stares at him like she's daring him to keep the act going. Keanu doesn't bite. He adjusts the strap on his bag, eyes drifting past her to the logo on the wall. Reeves Haven, sleek and gold. His name, his mark. He built this to be different, a place where people aren't judged by their boots or their lack of a tie. Funny how that worked out. Footsteps approach, heavy and deliberate. Security's here. Keanu doesn't turn, doesn't tense. He knows what's coming. Another face, another doubt. He's been through this dance before, in lobbies and boardrooms, on sets and streets. People see the jacket, the quiet, and they assume. They don't ask, they don't listen, and every time he has to decide. Push back or let it play out. Tonight he's too tired to care. "You need to leave," a deep voice says behind him. Keanu shifts, glancing at the guy, tall, broad, ex-military vibes. Name tag says Danny. His hand hovers near Keanu's arm, not grabbing, just ready. "No reservation, no stay," Danny adds, firm but not cruel. Keanu meets his eyes, steady. "I'm not going anywhere, call someone higher up, they'll know me." Danny hesitates, thrown by the calm. Marissa snorts. "We don't bother the brass for this." Keanu's jaw tightens, just a flicker. He's not mad at her, not really. It's the pattern that stings. The way people look at him and see less than he is. He built this hotel, poured his soul into it, and still, he's a stranger at his own door. I'm not asking, he says, voice low but edged now. I'm telling you. Check again. Marissa rolls her eyes, but something in his tone makes her pause. She picks up the phone again, and Keanu waits, bag still in hand, knowing this is just the start of a night he didn't sign up for. Danny Ortiz stands over Keanu, all muscle and steel, a 35-year-old ex-soldier turned security guard who doesn't blink twice at trouble. His voice is low, gravelly, the kind that cuts through noise without trying. You need to leave if there's no reservation, he says, one hand resting lightly on Keanu's shoulder. Not a shove, not yet, just a nudge, a warning. His eyes, sharp and cold, lock onto Keanu's, sizing him up. To Danny, this is routine. Guy in a beat-up jacket, no booking, no business being here, happens all the time. Keanu doesn't pull away hard, just eases his shoulder free, deliberate and calm. I don't want trouble, he says, voice steady, meeting Danny's stare. Call someone higher up, they'll know who I am. There's no plea in it, no desperation, just a quiet certainty that makes Danny's brow twitch. Marissa, still behind the desk, scoffs. We don't bug the director for stuff like this. Her tone smug now, like she's already won. She leans back, arms crossed, watching Danny take the lead. Danny's grip tightens, not rough but firm, and he steps closer, guiding Keanu toward the glass doors. Let's go, he says, clipped, professional. Keanu moves with him, not resisting, but his feet plant solid for a second. You're making a mistake, he says, soft but clear. Danny doesn't flinch. Mistakes don't faze him. He's seen worse than a stubborn guest. The lobby's quiet, just the hum of the AC and Marissa's smug little hum as she taps her nails on the counter. She's sure this is over. Keanu's chest tightens, not from fear, never that, but from something heavier. This isn't new. He's 60 now, decades past the days of proving himself, and yet here he is again, a ghost in his own house. He built Reeves Haven to be a refuge, a place where nobody's judged on first glance. He remembers the late nights sketching plans, the handshake deals, the promises he made to himself. No one gets turned away for looking like that. And now, Danny's hand on his arm feels like every doubt he's ever buried, clawing back up. He could stop this. One call, one ID flash, and they'd scatter. But that's not the point. It's not about winning, it's about why he has to. His jaw sets, eyes narrowing as Danny nudges him closer to the exit. He's not angry at the guy. Danny's just doing his job. It's the system, the snap judgments, the way people see a worn jacket and miss the man inside it. That's what burns, slow and deep, a fire he's carried since he was a kid scrubbing floors, invisible to the suits who owned the world. Then the air shifts. A sharp clack of shoes on tile breaks the standoff. A small man in a gray vest, Philip Tran, regional assistant director, bursts from the stairwell, tie askew, face pale as a sheet. He's clutching a tablet, thumbing through it like his life depends on it. He freezes mid-step, eyes darting from Keanu to Danny, then back. Stop, he yells, voice cracking. Stop right now. That's Mr. Reeves. The words hit like a gunshot, loud and wild, bouncing off the walls. Danny's hand drops fast, like he's touched something hot. He steps back, hands flexing, confusion carving lines into his face. What? He mutters, low, almost to himself. Marissa's smug grin vanishes, her arms uncrossing as she straightens, glasses slipping down her nose. Her mouth opens, but nothing comes out, just a sharp breath, caught and stuck. Philip stumbles forward, nearly tripping, his tablet shaking in his grip. Mr. Reeves, Keanu Reeves, the owner. I saw his photo in the files. It's him. Keanu doesn't move, doesn't gloat. He adjusts his bag, lets the silence settle. His eyes flick from Danny to Marissa, then to Philip, reading them all. Danny's staring now, not cold anymore, just lost, like he's replaying every word he said. Marissa's hands tremble as she grips the counter, her confidence crumbling into something small and fragile. Philip's babbling now, I'm so sorry, sir, I was upstairs, I didn't know. But Keanu cuts him off with a slight raise of his hand. It's fine, he says, soft but final. It's not fine though, not really. The tension's thick, electric, and Keanu feels it in his bones. He's not shocked they didn't recognize him. He's never been the guy who screams power, no flashy suits, no loud voice. But this? being hauled out of his own hotel? It's a gut punch, quiet but deep. He thinks of the kid he was, 20-something, working night shifts, getting sidelong glances from guests who thought he was less. He swore he'd never let that happen under his roof. Yet here it is, staring him down. Philip's still flapping, trying to fix it. "We'll get you a room, suite, top floor, right now." Danny shifts his weight, eyes on the floor, like he's waiting for a reprimand. Marissa's frozen, her smirk long gone, replaced by a wide-eyed panic she can't hide. Keanu takes it all in, the chaos he didn't ask for. He could let it go, take the key and crash, but something's awake in him now. A need, not for revenge, but for them to see, really see. He steps forward, voice low, steady. "I don't need apologies. I need you to understand who I am." The words land heavy, not a threat, just truth. Philip nods fast, Danny looks up and Marissa's hands stop shaking just for a second. Keanu's not done, not yet. This isn't about a room anymore. It's about the weight of his name, the life he's built, and the fight he's still got left in him. Philip's still stammering apologies as he leads Keanu to the elevator, punching in a code for the 15th floor. "Top suite, sir, reserved just for you," he says, voice shaky, like he's trying to patch a sinking ship. Keanu doesn't respond, just nods, bag slung over his shoulder. The ride up is silent, save for the soft hum of the lift. He's not thinking about Philip or the mess downstairs anymore. He's thinking about why he's here, why he's still fighting for a place that's supposed to be his. The doors slide open, and Philip hustles him down a dim hallway to a door with no number, just a sleek keypad. "Special access," Philip mutters, tapping in another code. The lock clicks and he steps back. "All yours, Mr. Reeves." Keanu walks in alone, the door shutting behind him with a quiet thud. He drops his bag, takes a breath. This isn't like the other suites, no plush carpets or gleaming chrome. It's older, heavier. Photos line the walls, black and white shots of construction crews and ribbon cuttings. A dusty piano sits in the corner, untouched, and on the table, a leather-bound notebook, edges worn soft. He freezes, staring at it. Something pulls at him, sharp and sudden, like a memory he didn't know he'd lost. He sits, slow, and opens it. The handwriting's familiar, Clara Hensley's, tight and neat. She was the first manager of Reeves Haven back when he was 40, still raw from years of grinding, still proving he could build something real. He flips a page and her words hit him hard. Keanu wanted a haven, not just a hotel, a place where nobody's less, no matter who they are. He's got a heart bigger than he lets on, fights for it quiet but fierce. His throat tightens. Clara, she'd been there from the start, sharp-eyed, steady, the kind of woman who saw through bullshit and still chose to believe in him. 20 years ago they'd sat in a cramped office, sketching this dream on napkins. He was nobody then, just a guy with a vision and a chip on his shoulder. She'd trusted him when investors laughed, when banks turned him away. He traces her words with a finger, hands trembling just a little. He hasn't thought about her in years. Not really. Life got loud, busy, and she faded into the background. Now, she's here, pulling him back. He keeps reading, and the tone shifts. Clara's entries get darker. Something's off. A guest vanished last night, room 15-3, no bags, no trace. Keanu's shaken, says lock it down, doesn't want anyone asking questions. He stops, breath catching. 2008. He remembers now. Vague, blurry, like a dream he tried to shake off. A woman, middle-aged, checked in alone, then gone. No cops, no headlines. He'd told Clara to seal the room, said it was better that way. Back then he was scared of losing everything he'd just started to build. He'd buried it, moved on, or thought he had. Keanu leans back, the notebook heavy in his lap. His chest aches, not from the fight downstairs, but from this piece of himself he'd let slip. Clara's last entry cuts deepest. He's carrying too much alone, always has. Hope he remembers why he's doing this. She'd written that a month before she left, before cancer took her fast and quiet. He hadn't even gone to the funeral, too wrapped up in deals, in proving he wasn't a fluke. Guilt twists in him now, slow and cold. He'd forgotten her, forgotten the promise they'd made together, a place where people belonged, no questions asked. He sets the notebook down, hands flat on the table. The room feels alive, like it's watching him. Those photos on the wall, him and Clara, breaking ground, smiling like they'd cracked the world open. They mock him now. He's 60, owns 17 properties, a name that means something. But tonight, downstairs, he was nobody again. And up here, with Clara's words staring back, he wonders if he's lost the thread. Did he build a haven, or just another machine that chews people up and spits them out? His fingers curl into fists, then loosen. He's not mad. Not at Marissa, not at Danny, not even at himself. It's deeper than that, a quiet ache that's lived in him since he was a kid, hauling trash bags in a hotel basement ignored by guests who didn't glance twice. He swore he'd make something different, something human. Clara saw that in him, held him to it. And now, this room, this secret she left behind. It's a mirror he can't look away from. He stands, pacing to the piano. His hand brushes the keys, a faint note ringing out, dusty and sad. Why'd he lock this place up? Why'd he let that guest's disappearance fade? He tells himself it was business, survival, but sitting here, Clara's voice in his head, he knows better. It was fear. Fear of failing, of being the guy who couldn't hack it. He'd buried it with her, with this room, with everything he didn't want to face. Keanu turns back to the notebook, flips to that entry again. A guest vanished. His pulse kicks up. He'd never asked questions, never dug deeper. Clara had handled it, said she would, and he'd trusted her. But now, alone in this locked-off suite, he feels it, something unfinished, something waiting. He built Reeves Haven to be a shelter, but what if it's hiding something instead? What if he's been running from it all this time? He sits again, heavy, staring at the wall. Clara's gone, but her words aren't. They're a tether, pulling him back to who he was, who he wanted to be. Downstairs, they didn't know him. Up here, he's not sure he knows himself anymore. His hand rests on the notebook, steady now. Whatever happened in 2008, whatever he locked away, it's not buried anymore. It's awake, and so is he. Keanu lies on the bed in the 15th floor suite, staring at the ceiling. Clara's notebook still open on the table. Sleep won't come. His mind's too loud, churning with her words. That vanished guest, the promises he's let slip. Then he hears it, a faint knock. Not from the door, but behind him, inside the wall. He sits up, heart kicking hard. It's not a pipe, not a creak, too deliberate, too alive. He slides off the bed barefoot and presses his ear to the panel behind the headboard. Another knock, softer, insistent. His fingers trace the wood, find a seam and push. It gives. A hidden latch clicks, and the panel swings open, revealing a narrow staircase spiraling down into shadow. He grabs his phone, flashlight cutting through the dark, and descends. The air's damp, thick with dust and something older. Regret, maybe. The stairs end at a steel door, rusted at the edges. He hesitates, hand on the knob, then turns it. Inside, a small room flickers to life under his light. A cot, a lamp, stacks of canned food, and a woman, old, silver-haired, frail, sitting in a chair, staring at him. Her eyes are sharp, alive, cutting through the years. "Keanu," she says, voice cracked but steady. "You found me." He freezes, breath stuck. "Who are you?" he asks, low, braced for anything. She stands, slow, leaning on a cane. "Evelyn Morse, I checked in, 2008, never checked out." His gut twists. He knows the name now, buried in Clara's journal, the guest who vanished. "You're alive," he says, almost to himself. She nods, a ghost stepping into his light. "Been here ever since, hiding." He steps closer, mind racing. Why? Evelyn's gaze drops, then lifts, heavy with something he can't name yet. "I was an investor? Early days when you started this place. Your partner, Richard, he wasn't clean. Some of the money for Reeves Haven came from a fake charity he ran. I found out, threatened to talk. He locked me down here, said it was temporary. Then he died. Heart attack, 2 weeks later. Nobody came back for me." Keanu's knees weaken. He leans against the wall, phone trembling in his hand. Richard, his old partner, slick and charming, dead a year after they opened. He'd trusted him, leaned on him when Clara couldn't carry it all. "You've been here all this time?" he asks, voice breaking. Evelyn nods. Clara knew. She brought me food, kept me quiet, said you couldn't handle it. Not then. After she passed, I stayed. Kept your secret. The word lands like a punch. Secret. His secret. His hotel. His dream. Built on dirty money he never saw coming. He slides down the wall, sitting hard on the cold floor. I didn't know, he says, raw, honest. Evelyn kneels, closer now, her eyes softening. I believe you, but it's still yours to carry. He looks at her, sees the lines carved by years underground, and something else. Clara's faith mirrored back. She'd trusted him too, enough to hide this, to shield him. He's shaking now, not from cold, but from the weight crashing in. Everything he's built, 17 properties, a name people respect, it's tainted, rooted in a lie. He didn't plant, but still grew. Why didn't you leave, he asks, desperate. Evelyn's voice drops. If I did it'd all come out. Richard's books, the money, your name, I stayed for you, for what you wanted this place to be. Her words twist the knife deeper. She's a prisoner of his legacy, and he's the one who locked the door without knowing it. Footsteps echo behind him. Heavy. Quick. Keanu spins, light catching Danny Ortiz in the stairwell, eyes wide, jaw tight. Saw you slip in, Danny says, stepping into the room. Heard it all. His voice is steel, but there's a crack in it, anger. Maybe fear. This is wrong. She's been down here years, and you're just letting it slide. Keanu stands, fast, blocking Evelyn. It's not that simple, he says, firm but fraying. Danny's fists clench. It is. She's a victim. You've got a crime scene under your hotel. I'm calling the cops. He pulls his phone, but Keanu grabs his arm. Not hard, just enough. Wait, he says, pleading now. Hear me out. Danny pulls free, steps back. Why? So you can cover it up, protect your brand? The accusation stings, sharp and true. Keanu's chest heaves. He's cornered, torn between the man he is and the one Danny sees. I'm not hiding, Keanu says, voice low, breaking. I didn't know she was here, not till now, but if you call, it's over. Everything I've built, everything Clara died believing in, it's gone, and her, he nods to Evelyn, she's free, but ruined too. Danny's eyes narrow, but he doesn't dial. You're asking me to lie, he says, quiet, dangerous. Keanu shakes his head. I'm asking you to give me a chance to fix it, not for me, for them. Evelyn speaks, soft, cutting through. Let him try, Danny. He's not Richard. Her trust, unearned, undeserved, hits Keanu like a wave. He looks at her, sees Clara again, that same steady faith even now. His hands drop, shoulders slumping. He's not just fighting for the hotel anymore. It's bigger, heavier. It's every person who's ever leaned on him, every promise he's made. I can't run from this, he says, more to himself than them, but I can't burn it down either. Danny's phone lowers, just an inch. You've got one shot, he says, voice hard. Convince me, or I'm done waiting. Keanu nods, slow, mind spinning. He's got no plan, no answers, just a choice. Bury this again or face it, all of it. Richard's betrayal, Clara's silence, Evelyn's sacrifice. His eyes meet hers and he feels it. This isn't his hotel anymore. It's theirs, hers, Clara's. Every ghost he's left behind, and whatever he does next, it's not about saving himself, it's about them. He takes a breath, steady now. I'll tell the truth, he says, firm, final. Not tonight, not like this, but I'll find a way. No more hiding. Evelyn's eyes glisten, a faint nod. Danny's still, watching, judging. Keanu doesn't move, doesn't flinch. He's 60, tired, broken open, but not done, not yet. This is his mess, his fight, and he'll carry it, even if it buries him. Keanu stands in the basement, the air heavy with Evelyn's words and Danny's stare. His hands are steady now, his voice low but sure. Don't call, he says to Danny. Not begging, just asking. Not yet. Give me time to make this right. Danny's jaw tightens, phone still in hand, but he doesn't move. Right how, he asks, sharp, skeptical. Keanu meets his eyes. The money, Richard's mess, I'll redirect it. Every cent Reeves Haven makes, I'll filter into real charities. Clean ones. No more shadow. Evelyn shifts, her cane tapping the floor. You don't have to, she starts, but Keanu cuts in, gentle. I do. For you. for Clara. Danny lowers his phone, slow, like he's testing the weight of Keanu's promise. "You're serious?" he says, not a question. Keanu nods. "I've run from enough, not this." There's a beat, thick with silence, then Danny steps back. "I'll wait," he says, voice hard but cracked, "but I'm watching." Keanu doesn't flinch. He gets it. Trust's earned, not given. Evelyn's eyes soften, a faint smile breaking through. "You're still the kid Clara bet on," she whispers. It hits him deep, a lifeline he didn't know he needed. He climbs the stairs alone, leaving Evelyn below, not locked away, not anymore, but safe for now. Back in the suite, he grabs Clara's notebook, tucks it under his arm. He's not burying it again. Downstairs, the lobby's quiet, pre-dawn stillness settling in. Philip's there, pacing, tie still crooked. Marissa's behind the desk, eyes red, avoiding his gaze. Keanu walks up, calm, no edge. "We need to talk," he said. Philip stops, nods fast. Marissa freezes, bracing. "I'm not firing you," Keanu starts, voice even. Philip exhales. Marissa blinks, caught off guard. "But things change now. You're both in retraining, starting tomorrow. Not rules, not checklists. Respect, listening, seeing people, not just what they look like." He pauses, letting it sink in. "Clara taught me that. Evelyn reminded me. You're learning it too." Philip stammers, "Yes, sir, absolutely." But Keanu raises a hand. "No, sir, just do it." Marissa nods, small, her hands still. "I didn't know," she starts, but he shakes his head. "You will now." He sets the notebook on the counter, opens it to Clara's first page. "Read this," he says, tapping it. "Every word. It's why this place exists." Marissa reaches for it, hesitant, like it might burn. Philip peers over, curious. Keanu steps back. "That's your manual, not some corporate script. Live it." He doesn't wait for a reply, doesn't need one. He said what matters. Outside, the sky's turning gold, dawn creeping over Savannah. Keanu walks to the curb, bag slung over his shoulder, the air cool against his face. A car pulls up, driver silent, and he slides in. As the hotel fades behind him, he feels it. A shift, permanent, quiet. Not victory, not relief, just clarity. He's 60, weathered, but lighter now. He pulls Clara's notebook from his bag, flips to her last line. Hope he remembers why. He does, finally. The ride to the airport is still, just tires on pavement, the Hume of a world waking up. He leans back, eyes tracing the skyline. He could have torched it all last night, called the cops himself, let the truth spill. But that's not him, not anymore. He'll fix it his way. Slow, steady, real. The profits will flow clean, Evelyn will get out, and Reeves Haven will stand for something again. Not perfect, but honest. He smiles, faint, private. It's not about winning, it's about finding himself in the mess. Clara saw it in him. Evelyn held it for him. Even Danny pushed him to it. They're his anchors, not the buildings, not the name. The car stops at the terminal, and he steps out, bag in hand. People rush past, oblivious, but he's steady, rooted. He doesn't need them to see him. He sees himself, clear as day. Before he walks in, he pulls a pen from his pocket, scribbles a note on the notebook's inside cover. "Read this. It's why we're here." He'll mail it back to the hotel later. Let it live where it belongs. Inside, the chaos of travel buzzes around him, but he's calm, unshaken. He's not the kid who built this anymore, not the man who hid from it either. He's just Keanu, flawed, tired, but whole. And that's enough. Keanu's story hits hard because it's not just about a hotel, it's about who we see when we look at someone. I think he's right to fix things quietly, to honor Clara and Evelyn without tearing it all down. It's not weakness, it's strength, choosing people over pride. But part of me wonders, should he have gone public, exposed the rot, let the chips fall? Truth can heal, even if it stings. What do you think? Does keeping secrets protect a legacy or just delay the reckoning? I'd love to hear your take in the comments. Thanks for sticking with this journey. Your support keeps this channel alive. If this moved you, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. Let's keep digging into stories that matter, together. See you in the next one.